Thank you to NTP for sponsoring this video. NTP are a UK leading online training provider offering training in driver's hours, transport manager CPC and many more. Check them out with the link below. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, you beautiful souls. How the devil are you? You join me being forced to slow down on the A329 and now on the M4. So once you're on the slip road, it counts that as you being on the other motorway now, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's the way it goes. First apology, I know my glasses are dirty, but I washed the truck this morning. In fact, I have had a very lazy morning. So I got in early because I had to drop my car off for MOT on the other side of Maidenhead, so that meant having to get one of my colleagues to pick me up, but he was starting at 6. I didn't have to be where I was loading out from in Reading until 10, and we just left there, it's 11 o'clock. So I had to tranship a bit of a load, which you obviously already saw. And, well actually no, you didn't actually see all of it because I think the camera died. Yeah, I really need to replace that Hero 3, it's screwed. And yeah, which I need to, I'm going to be doing a separate video for plans to channel and stuff like that. But yeah, I did that, washed the truck, and my god does it need a cut and polish. That farm I've been going to recently, oh mate, it's really done a number on it. In fact, to the point where my boss is refusing to send the truck back there until they've cut the branches back. As you say, because that's ridiculous. Apparently he actually already saw the truck the other week. I'd already pre-warned him. I was like, mate, the cab's, like the paint's now screwed. And yeah, he's going to be having a word about it, which is good. So yeah, that helps me out a little bit. But yeah, then whilst on my way over to Reading, my boss, he was laid out at the same place. He's still there. But with some brekkie on the way. So happy days. I'm having a wonderful morning. I'm pretty much naff all. Well, I did spend a good hour and a half washing the truck. Also the curtain's screwed as well. Washing the curtain, it's like covered in like, you know when you stretch Tupperware or try and snap some Tupperware and it goes that sort of like milky white? Yeah, that's what the curtain's got all over on that, loads of streaks of it, and that's because of Storm Eunice the other day. Because obviously I strapped the curtains back, but obviously in doing that, that stressed the curtain out. Because obviously I'm just pressing curtain and curtain together and it causes it to stretch and rub. And yeah, it's left loads of stress marks on it. So my boss is like, he was basically saying to me that my truck might be coming off the road for a bit of TLC. And as long as it's done before Truckfest, I'll be well happy. Plus the wheels need repainting because they got repainted a year and a half ago. Not even that actually. And they've already started going rusty. So they're sanding back and painting. I said they should be painted grey with red beads. But he says, no, silver. And I was like, okay, what about some Durabrites? No, just silver wheels. So yeah, that's our day. But anyway, well, I haven't even told you where we're going yet. I'm just like, blah, blah. We're going to London. Namely Cannon Street. To Bloomberg. Yes, another one of those lovely basements. In fact, I went to a lovely basement yesterday, which I wish I recorded, but it was the only drop of the day. So I thought it would be really boring. But I was in the 26 tonner and yeah, it was tight. Once you got down into the basement, like, you know, you could move an Arctic around in there. But because of COVID, they'd extended their pedestrian walkway, which basically meant whilst I was going around, the wing was scraping against, like the rear wheel arch was scraping against the concrete wall. And my mirror was scraping against the other one. And it was like, yeah, you're as long as we let in drive. I was like, yeah, I can bloody see that. So yeah, a bit of a tight one. Yeah, but we've only got a few pallets to go over there. The thing is, we're quiet at the moment. Not for the fact of there's no work. There's plenty of work, but we're also on standby for all these power cuts that have been going on. So we've just been doing a job a day to, you know, keep the wheels turning, like. but we're also on standby. So that means whatever we're doing, we've got to drop it. So there is, at the moment, there's one truck and one driver spare up the yard. But he's already done a run up to Cambridge because, and I'm going to get screamed at in the comments for saying this, but I have been shown this in black and white. If it's an emergency, we run out of scope. We've got apparently permits, accreditation. Again, I've been shown all this. I didn't know this personally until a few weeks ago. We don't have to run on tacho if it's an emergency, but we would have to extend the brake or something. I can't remember, but basically my boss has basically been walking us through it. I know a lot of people are going to be shouting in the comments, but yeah, it's one of those grey areas in tacho law. So yeah, it's going to be a busy one. I mean, obviously apparently you're not really allowed to exceed your hours, and as long as you show brakes, yeah, it's a weird one. Anyway, again, start shouting in the comments. But yeah, so today we're going to be going. Think. So we're going on the M4, although the sat-nav wants to go around the M25 because it thinks it's just the entirety of the west end of the 7.5 ton weight limit. It is, but I'm allowed. So yeah, we're going in on the M4, past Knightsbridge, under the underpass, onto Piccadilly, down Pall Mall, round Trafalgar Square, up the Strand, up Fetter Lane, go up past Old Bailey, up to the London Wall roundabout, turn back, pretty much back on ourselves, turning right, down onto Cannon Street, turn left, and a loading bay's out on the left. Right, got it, cool, let's go. I don't know what it is, but traffic in London today is absolutely hideous. Just on Piccadilly at the moment, it's taking me forever to get past Kensington, forever to get through Knightsbridge. But yeah, oh well. Green Pastures over there, and shut up. Buckingham Palace is just over there, and I can't go anywhere because I have no clear exit. So yellow box there. Actually, no. I'll be able to fit that cap in. Yeah, because obviously being a bit longer, I thought I'll make sure that my back end clears the box, which is where the camera comes in really handy. And I'm clear. And I've got a moped that is pretty much under the Moffat. I love that camera. But when I first started it, I'd never driven a truck with a rear camera before. And I was like, I'll survive long enough without one. I don't need one. I can't live without it now. The places you can get yourself in and out of with it is absolutely unreal. Because sometimes it's really hard to judge where your back end is, just using the mirrors. And yeah, it's it makes life so much easier. And you know, plus if you've had to park up in a little side street in London and even sat there, and what you used to have to do was get out.
A401 is closed. Switching to a new route.
I ain't going that way anyway, pal. Yeah. So you'd where was I? Yeah, so you'd have to get out and check behind you to see that no one's parked behind you before you have to maybe reverse to be able to get out of it, like. And now it just goes like that. It's so much better, so much better. Plus, I'm the only truck on the fleet that ain't trapped. So I left Reading at just before 11 o'clock. It is now 25 to 2. Traffic in London has just been relentless, all day. Absolutely all day. You just cannot get away from it. Yeah. but if my memory serves, the loading bay is just over there. And unless you're permitted to go where that tipper's going, you'll end up in a world of pain. But you can't get permits to go through Bank Junction. Just, I never seem to have one. I've never legitimately gone through Bank Junction. Ever. My boss has told me to a few times and just accepted the fine. But, yeah, I've never legitimately gone through Bank Junction. Why accept the fine? Sometimes it's road closures, or you're running late for a second drop in London and stuff like that, and that will just take me straight through over to Southwark Bridge. So you know, it does make sense. Southwark Bridge? Not Southwark Bridge. Blackfriars Bridge. So yeah, but honestly, just look at it all. I haven't seen London this bad for a long time. Before lockdown. Like, London wasn't this bad even before lockdown. I don't know what on earth's going on today, but don't know, is there still some issues with the railway? Like with the tube and such? With the storms and like? Because I know obviously a few services ended up getting cancelled and whatnot, but yeah, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. Right, our loading bay is just here, so beacon's on. What we do here, we check our mirrors, we just moor up on the pavement for a second because we can't just drive straight in, unfortunately. And then we go chat with the man. Have a chat with the man. Yeah. Oh, it's coming over. Even better. You alright, mate? How's it going? Oh! Yeah. Delivery from SAS.
Yeah, ISG, yeah.
That'll be alright. That'll be the boys.
Alright, mate.
Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fun one, this one. I don't think I've ever taken you boys down there. Boys and girls. Yeah, I've got the old park anyway, lights on the moment. I've put myself on the pavement. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Chief. I know. I just gotta wait for all the pedestrians to get past. Join him to go first. Join him to go first. Right, yeah, watch where you're going and get off your phone, please. Yeah, no worries, Chief. No worries. That's right, mate, I've got a mirror there. I can see you. So he's just going to do his checks now. So what he's going to do, he's just going to check the Force sticker and stuff like that. He's just going to give the vehicle a quick once over to make sure I'm Force certified. Which I am, apart from my left-hand turning wheel's gone a bit dicky, but that's booked in to be looked at some point. And then what I want to do is swing the wheel on over the other way. Yeah, it's a fun one, and I want to keep myself as far to the right as possible. Oh, they won't get me thing. Game on. Waiting for him to give me the go ahead. They're talking to each other on walkie-talkies where they could actually just shout at each other. It's brilliant. Oh wait a minute, do you want to let him out first or? Or do. I love a challenge. Problem is, he's going to have to go a bit further forward. Tell you what. There we go. Basically, they were shouting him to stop, but it would actually have been easier for me to just let him go. Because basically I want to get myself as close to a red post as possible without hitting it. But I've got bollards down here which were recently installed by the fact because I had that down there last time I was there. Right, let's get it. We are out of here. Oh, he's reversed it. I didn't know we could do that. Yeah, I should probably not sit there and try and set the handbrake on a hill without my foot on the brake. That's not a clever idea. Just always wait for their hand signals. Just they know what you want to do. They're just going to wait for a green light there. And typical skip driver, cannot wait a minute, puts himself right where my tailspin is going to be. Cheers for that, sunshine. He's gonna have to go first. He's going to have to go because I'm going to hit him on my tail swing. He's got to go first because I'll hit him on my tail swing. He'll need to go first because now I'll hit him with my tail swing when I try and turn. Wow, really? Just let him go! Just let him go. Oh, alright, I'll just sit here until you do. There we go. If he hadn't been so impatient. Alright, now we can go. Still on a green light. Good God. Sorry about the beeping, that's left hand. Somebody's in my blind spot, but there was nobody there. Jesus. You couldn't write that. Right, I'm going back down embankment because screw going back through, go and try and get back down the Strand. I'm going to give embankment Northumberland Avenue a go, but might even be worth going around Victoria. I'll check the traffic in a minute. Or I'll get my mate to check the traffic. Because I have a London control. Yay! Thing is, that is probably one of the better organised sites in London, I would say. That one's not too bad. Cannon Street Station, by the way. It's where the 1991 train driver didn't put the brakes on and ended up slamming into the buffers. I think he killed a few people. Turns out he was high. Flying high.
An exit restriction was reported on road.
Exit restriction in 12 miles. Right. That's awesome. That is some useful information you're giving me right there. Oh Jesus. So we're about to hit a problem. Yeah, delivered there quite a bit. That is the delivery entrance to Bank Station. The new Bank Station with the widening platforms and whatnot. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. So London Bridge is closed to everything apart from buses, taxis and bicycles. But I want to be on embankment. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? So I could go all the way down to Tower Hill now, but then I'm forced to turn left only. Which means I've got to go turn myself around in the city. And ain't nobody got time for that, have they? Nobody's got time for that. So there's a little trick we can do in a minute. When we get there. Fresh linen. I always think they were coupled with Fresh Direct for some reason. I don't know why. No climbing, fall behind. Okay.
Keep right to
I will.
East Street.
Is that like a separate instruction? No climbing, fall behind. So instead of climbing, fall. Is that what it's telling me to do? Punctuation. Or just use the word there. Go on, just carry on without looking. There we go. Alright, that was amble when I went for it, okay? Oh, I was building up ahead of steam. There we go. Right. As you can see there, buses, taxis and cycles only. What are we going to do? We're just going to go down here. You do get some funny looks when you come down here, mind. But there's no restrictions. You can. I mean, it's pretty much a cobbled street, but it does the job. The only reason I know this place is here because there's a pub down there. The only other issue is you get down here and obviously you meet another long vehicle, you get behind another long vehicle, you end up blocking off the corner, but people have to wait. But yeah, there you go. If you ever start trying to get to embankment, but obviously you think London Bridge is shut and you can't come down it, you can. There you go. going to get a copyright strike now, aren't I? What corrupt Tory government lies, cheats and charlatans get them out now. What a crock of shit. Brexit reality, we've all been done. What was it? Johnson to Putin something. I don't know. It's all just a bit lefty socialist crap in it. Well, I had no bones about saying I voted Leave and I've also voted Tory, although I don't know if I will in the next general election. There's one fella over there with a UKIP flag. Come on, son. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of the, you know, ultra right wing views, don't get me wrong, but no politics, Samuel. But it's just like you got all this going on over here, and then you've just got just one solo fella over there. Oh Jesus. Well, we're still here because Brexit is crap. Well, that's your opinion, sir, but legal vote, we got out. Oh, you. Yeah. Anyway, the amount of times I've recorded going around Parliament Square and I've never seen a blooming protest, and I'm like, oh, no, you got one. There you go. Oh, finally, we are heading out of London. I couldn't be bothered to hit record or anything like that because it was just traffic upon traffic upon traffic upon traffic. But we've gotten out a damn sight quicker than how we got in. It's only taken us an hour and a quarter to get this far, and we just passed the Hogarth roundabout. But we saw Jenko earlier, which was awesome. I had a little, well, literally 10-second natter with him. He'd been sat outside Scotland Yard for 3 hours. Ouch. I was sort of like, hey, you should have said I was like around the corner, like, you know, in comparison, I could have come tipped you. It was like, if only I knew. Oh well. Say la vie. Also, maybe you should have called the police. But yeah, had a little cut through while I went through there at Horsguard. Lovely little cut through. And then we get squeezed in by Transglobal. And we are there. But yeah. I don't know how he's getting away with what he's getting away with, because he's a Euro 5. And I don't know if that's a private plate or not, but that's an 08 plate. He must have paid handsomely to come in here. Well, I'm guessing he goes... Wait a minute, I'm seeing Holland, Berlin, Pisa, Barcelona, Rome, London, Athens. So I'm just picking out all the countries that are on the back doors of that truck. Oh jeez, yes, yeah. Sorry, losing it. But yeah, anyway, so it's probably as good as a time to cut things here, really. I know it's only been a one delivery wonder, but you know what? I just fancied recording today, and as I said at the beginning of the year, if I fancy recording, I'm going to record, and I've just fancied to record a lot recently. That's why you're getting lots of midweek madnesses. I could spread these videos out all the way through till summer, but you know what? Twice a week, screw it. Might as well have it. Let's be having you then. Well, anyway, damn it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Stay safe and stay well.